on, guys? It's your boy Lucky coming at you with a brand new video today. This will be a Anaheim Day 1 recap and slash video game setup. You know, everybody wants to see the setup, or I've had some requests to see the setup, and I'm actually pretty proud of my setup. I'll walk you through it here in a little bit, but let's get into Anaheim Day 1. Now, I'm a viewer, just like the majority of you guys that did not go, but there's some key points that stick out in Day 1 that I would like to talk about. Let's go over the expected, right? Everyone expected Optic to do well, right? That's common sense. They #1 seed. They're going against Cloud9 and TSM, and nothing against Cloud9 and or TSM, but they have not, what's the word I'm looking for, shown any resistance when it comes to playing against Optic. Yeah, like they always get their ass whooped by Optic, and I don't think it's the players. I think it's more so the coordination, right? Because TSM got some good players, man. Pac-Man, Weeds, Ivy, and Kochan. Kochan's a freak. Pac-Man, Weeds got knowledge. They've been doing this for a while. Weeds has a dirty AR shot. Kochan has a really good kill-death ratio. So, like, in the slaying category, he's not Scumpy, but he's up there. You know, he's definitely up there on the Slayer. I'm pretty sure Ivy brings some great things to the team. I'm not positive. I don't really watch Ivy specifically. And Pac-Man just brings that overall knowledge, right? But then again, they're going against the Titans. You know what I mean? You might as well call them the Titans of COD, right? Like, there's very few people, very few teams that can even compete with Optic Gaming. Okay, so let's move on to some of the more difficult pools, right? You got FaZe, Elevate, and Luminosity Gaming. Alright, so if you guys didn't see it, Elevate 3-1 Luminosity, and I was like, oh shit. You know, maybe, to me, I was like, is LG about to get fucking destroyed in their pool? You know, like, after I saw them lose to Elevate, like, mind you, Elevate's a good team, but like 3-1, like I expect that whole pool to be 3-2s, right? Like any 3-0s and 3-1s means somebody's not ready, right? But LG bounced back. They bounced back in a fucking commanding fashion against FaZe. Actually, if you didn't watch it, Study went off. First hard point, dropped 53 points for the L, which that would have put me on full tilt. And I don't think I'd been able to bounce back from that. I'd have been on full tilt, man. Like, that's the difference between a pro and an am, right? Because, like, how can you just eat that and move on? You know what I mean? Like, 53, you outgunned probably the number or top 3 ARs in the game, Clayster, constantly. You were putting so much map presence. It's like you're just imposing your will on the other team. And y'all lost, right? You got Serbies, all types of score streaks. It going off, and you lose. You in a hill with an M8 holding hill time more than a minute in hill time, and y'all lose. How do you recover from that? Well, I don't think I'd have been able to, but Study did it just fine, right? So he moves on to Search and Destroy, where he drops double digits again. Talking about putting the team on your back. Like, I know it's a team sport, but goddamn, he's the MVP of this league, right? Not the league, but this match, right? So they go down 0-2 against FaZe, and they pull off the reverse sweep. Funny thing is, the first game they won was the game where Study didn't go off, right? Like, he went like 17-21 on an uplink, and they won, right? I don't really know who went off. Probably Saints. I was maybe Nameless. Nameless is showing out too. And then they won that uplink, and it goes to CTF. And Study goes off again. He went like 30 something and 3 or some shit like that. like on a capture the flag, 30 plus kills only in less than 5 deaths. That's insane, right? So boom, now we going to game 5. I'm like, okay, this motherfucker, you know, he hot now. You know, he hot. You know what he's gonna do. 13, 14 kills for the W. Reverse sweep pull off by LG. Fucking amazing. Great gameplay from Stud. Good shit by LG. It should have been 3-1, but they had to pull off the reverse sweep. They should have beat FaZe, though. If anybody thinks that was an off game for FaZe or something like that, y'all are out y'all mind. they outplayed the shit out of them. So to wrap up the recap, other teams are doing what they normally do, right? Like H2K, they usually have a pretty even pool play. So they got like a win and a loss. They're not undefeated in their pool. And then like it's just like the averaging out, right? Envy's doing their thing, you know, like they had a pretty dominant pool play. 100 Thieves is doing their thing, not having a dominant pool play. I got nothing against 100 Thieves, and I'm a fan of Aches. But damn, man, what is wrong with that team? Like, I have no idea what's wrong with the team myself. I'm like, you got Aches, you got Remy, you got Nelson, who's a new, you know, up and coming guy, and I forget who they forfeit is, to be honest with you. Aches, Remy, Nelson. Oh yeah, Royalty, the fucking freak, right? So like, what is wrong with 100 Thieves? Why can't they win? Like, what's going on? But yeah, other than that though, there's nothing really else that stands out, you know. Optic 6-0, didn't drop a map. FaZe lost to LG. That was by an amazing comeback, reverse sweep. Envy's handling business. H2K's doing their thing the way they normally do it. DT showed up, you know, like they doing their thing. So we'll see as we go into day 2 how shit really pans out, because I'm not positive, but I think the open bracket teams get advanced into pools today. So we'll see what happens if somebody, you know, young and hype comes out, or some EU teams, because there are some EU teams at Anaheim this year, plowed their way through open bracket, or if Echo Fox is going back into trying to compete for champ bracket here. Like I said, that was the first part of the video. This is the second part. I'm moving on to my setup, so you know what I'm working with. And like I got a couple people that have asked me to do a setup video, so I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. So I'm gonna hop right into the setup. Okay, so we got 3 monitors, 2 aces on a floating mount to the right, and then the BenQ slightly lower and tilted back. That is the one I game on. We have the Razer Black Widow keyboard and Razer Naga mouse. We have Cinch gaming apparel over here, some Gunner glasses, a little air freshener because I like the smell of it. I got some Navy battle coins right there. You see the Astro Mix amp, 2 controllers. One of them got the Control Freak on it. I believe it's the Signature. And then some like miscellaneous e-juice and my other glasses right there. Under here is the I would go down there, but that's where my computer actually is. It's a custom built beast I put together myself. I have an AK racing chair. It's not DX Racer, it's not leather, but it is very comfy, and it is slightly cheaper. Using my iPad on the floor when I'm playing Clash of Clans, my mod. So it's beat up, right? But this is a great mod. It's the Rulo, Rulo RX 200 or some shit like that. And then I got the 2 Nighthawks on the floor. I got 2 different internets. One's for the family, the one to the left, and then one's for me, one to the right. Other than that, oh yeah, I got this microphone for a studio quality mic for giving better voice quality. It's the AKG 120, and I got like the XLR cable going to a I forget the word for it, but it's going to like a pass through or whatnot. But yeah, man, this is my setup, man. I like it a lot. It's really comfy. Doesn't take up too much space. And oh yeah, so I'm working out of my living room. So that's my big beast, man. That's my 70-inch. I love that fucking TV. I'm thinking about getting a bigger one. I don't know yet though. Also, because I didn't include it real quick, that is the Elgato HG60. That's what I used to capture all my console games with. I use just OBS Studio for any computer gameplay or computer window captures. So that's the setup and day 1 recap at Anaheim. I'll give you another quick view to set up, probably like a zoomed out or whatever. Maybe you can capture all of it all together. It's just a little corner desk. Not even a corner desk, just a little table in the corner, 3 monitors on it, playing video games. That's what I do. But if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment below. Hit the subscribe button for more content. This your boy Lucky, and I'm out. Deuce.